Plains of Oklahoma. Welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Griffin. Also, Plumlee out there. He's out there with Grant. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Horford is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's George Hill. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And it's the Pistons to start out. Grant surveying the D. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Hill. Griffin. And the layup's good off the glass.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Hill dishes to Ariza. Outside, Horford. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Blake Griffin. The pass to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Makes it off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Hayes. Pass to Griffin. Pass to Mikhailuk from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Griffin sends it back. Ariza, rebounded by the Pistons.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Grant the pass to Plumlee. Passes it to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Detroit leading by 7. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Here's Bay. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jackson with it. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so he'll bring it up for the Thunder. 9-point game. There's the pass to Baisley. To the inside. Muscala hits the bucket.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Down low, Rose. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rose has got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Pistons leading by 7. And here's Rose. Just 3 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Got Rose, Okafor out there with Doumbouya. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Bay in at the small forward.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some daylight.
Diallo the pass to Miller. Back to Diallo. 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Lays it up and banks it in. Diallo's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's Okafor at the elbow. And Okafor slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, the Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. And the Thunder with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Muscala. Risa comes in for Jackson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Diallo. And Plumlee kicks to Grant. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The feed to Griffin. Plumlee trying to break loose. Griffin's shot is good.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the floater, it doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Count that one.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Detroit leading by 10. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
First one falls for him. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
First free throw is good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continuing to make not just baby steps in his improvement, but massive strides. See the playmaking and the scoring coming together more and more consistently.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Mikhailuk. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Griffin kicks to Hayes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayes has got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Horford. Griffin against Ariza. From about 19 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Hayes the pass to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Back to Hayes. And the pass to Mikhailuk. For the 3. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Dort. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's blocked. Up top, Griffin. Ariza covering. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He is a great leaper for his size and gets off the floor so quickly, sneaks behind the defense for that alley-oop.
Pass to Baisley. He kicks to Horford. Plumlee with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Under trailing by 16. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford, good.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Hayes. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Both free throws good from Griffin. And so it's Detroit in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, how's it feel to be back on the floor again?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Good to see you back out here, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what was your impression?
You talk about power players with skill. That's Blake Griffin. He's shooting well, and he's an intimidating physical presence. Did a great job of setting the tone early.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with George Hill. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Dort in at the 3. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Now here's Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Passes to Mikhailuk. It's up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Mikhailuk's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
George Hill has good size and is broad in the shoulders, so he can play physical at that point guard position, and the defense has to be cautious when they guard him.
For Oklahoma City, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw drops for Hill. And he makes both free throws. Now Hayes, 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Hayes. Outside Griffin. Here's Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Griffin's shot is good. That's 12 points for Blake Griffin.
Griffin showing no panic on that possession right there.
Hill kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Detroit making a switch here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 19. And he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Doumbouya with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Grant outside. Horford with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Dort misses. Detroit leading by 17. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Here's Griffin. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 16.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Pass to Jerome. .133 left in the 3rd quarter. Miller outside. Passes it to Horford. Shoots over Doumbouya. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Right side, Griffin. Outside, Rose. Back to Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the athleticism of Blake Griffin poses many problems for the defense. Can't fault them for hacking him there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jackson. Count it, good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Wright. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
George Hill's checked in for the Thunder. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Mikhailuk is checked in, and so he hits both.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 08, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Outside Jackson. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Muscala misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Jackson. Off on that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pistons ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. 2K. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Venom. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pistons leading by 22, and on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Rose is out there with Wright. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward. Rose, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thunder shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Outside Jackson. It's back to Hill. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Rose against Hill. Rose can't hit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hill up top. The pass to Muscala. Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Okafor takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Pass to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Bay. Feeds it to Okafor. Pass to Bay. Right outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Justin Jackson. Plumlee is checked in for the Pistons. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Diallo inside. Kicks it out to Ariza. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Detroit leading by 22. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body. Plumlee does possess explosive verticality, and then, of course, a power finish.
Ariza outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hill has the open look, sinks the three-pointer.
George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. When he's got room from deep to fire like that, he didn't think twice about that one.
Here's Rose. Not going to go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Hill deciding where to go with it. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Miller, no luck. Pistons leading by 20. Wright outside.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The pass to Roby. From deep three-point range, the Thunder with another miss.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Blake Griffin.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome, lays it up off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On the wing, Ellington. Pass to Wright. Here's Musa. The Pistons working the ball around now. They get the rebound. The kick out to Wright. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Muscala to the right side. Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. On the wing, Miller. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Rebounded by the Pistons. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.